Deoxys has returned as a Tier 5 legendary, actually it's a mythical, raid boss in Pokemon GO, and you know what that means. It is finally time to solo Attack Form Deoxys. So, you're going to want to come in with ghost types, you're going to want to come in with bug types, and you're going to want to come in with dark types. Personally, I recommend going in with the ghosts. Some of the best ghost types, which you are going to be able to see on screen as soon as we get everything revived. Let's go Ghost. Dawnwing's Necrozma is one of the best. We're going to go in with Shadow Chandelure. You can also bring in regular Chandelure. Giratina right there, ideally with Shadow Force. Gengar is also another great option. Mega Gengar and Mega Banette are going to do a ton of damage. If you don't have great ghost types, consider some bug types. We don't have a ton of great bug types, but some of the ones to consider are going to be Mega Pokemon. Mega Beedrill, Mega Pinsir, and Mega Heracross are all going to do a lot of damage. Shadow and Mega Scizor also do a lot. And then you have the dark types. Some of the dark types are a lot of fun, right? Darkrai does a ton of damage. Mega Houndoom, regular Houndoom, Shadow Houndoom with dark type moves. I believe Snarl and Dark Pulse is its best moveset, is going to do a lot there. You can also bring in Mega Sableye. Mega Sableye is a dark and ghost type Pokemon, meaning that it can get moves from both of its typings. One thing I do want to mention about the Mega Ghost types is you see our first Pokemon there, Necrozma, go down. If you bring in Mega Gengar or Shadow Gengar, any from the Gengar family, please keep in mind that it is a Ghost and Poison type, meaning that while it is going to do a lot of damage, it's also going to take a lot of damage because it is weak to Psychic type moves. Now, if you want one that's going to resist Psychic, a great option is actually going to be a Psychic type Pokemon. Shadow Mewtwo with Psycho Cut or Confusion, and then Shadow Ball is going to do an incredible amount of damage against Attack Form Deoxys. Now, I do want to mention the one we're battling right here, and we're doing pretty good. Let's go. Shadow Force does so much damage. I'm legitimately excited about this one coming back out. If you want to do this the quickest, Shadows and Megas are the way to go. If you're maybe not wanting to revive a ton of times, and you have a couple of Shadow Mewtwo's, absolutely go ahead and bring those in. Use an Elite TM or Elite Charge TM to get Shadow Ball. You can see right there, we're already almost to the yellow with plenty of time remaining. I'm adjusting slightly so I can set the camera a little further back. Alrighty, there we go. We do hit yellow. All of our Pokemon have fainted. Okay, we're going to go back in, and you're going to see right there one of the best dark types in the game, Tyranitar. Mega Tyranitar and Shadow Tyranitar with Bite and Brutal Swing are going to do so much damage. By far one of the best Pokemon to bring in against the Attack Form Deoxys. And you can see right there, the Shadow just does so much. Let's go! All right, we're close to the red at right about halftime. We are doing excellent in terms of soloing this. The raid boss has 5 or 6 minutes left, but I don't think we're going to have to do it again. One thing I do want to mention in terms of the different forms of Deoxys, this one right here is the attack form. That's the one that has, it has kind of like the spiky ears and the spiky crown or whatever you want to call that. The one that looks more of like just a solid unit, it's kind of got like that Among Us style. That's the defense form. The defense form used to be incredibly powerful in PvP. I think recently it's lost a little bit of that power with some move adjustments and rebalancing power on certain moves. You cannot solo defense form Deoxys. I think it can be duoed. I've heard of 2 or 3 taking it before. The smallest group I've ever personally beat it with was 6. I think I might have beat it once with 5. And there we go. We soloed it with over 100 seconds left. Now, this can be shiny. The orange parts turn a bright yellow. Goldenraz, Charge TM, Fast TM, 6 rare candies, 3 XL candies. We complete both of our win a raid tasks, and of course, because we soloed it, we got the final strike. Let's go to summary. See how many Premier Balls we get. 13. And is it shiny? Is it yellow? No, it's not. 1803. That one was weather boosted, meaning that that one was even more difficult to solo. And we're going to see, to get the excellent throw sometimes takes a second because the big noodly arms kind of fly around all over the place. So you're going to wait. Just hold it there for a second. And then when he attacks, you're going to want to throw it at the tail end of the attack. And excellent throw. There we go. So the arm's going to go one way and then it's going to come back the other. When it comes back the other direction, that's when you're going to want to throw it to have the best chance of hitting that excellent. And there you go. Excellent number 2. All right. Come on, Deoxys, work with me. Let's go. So I'm just going to sit here for a second. This is a relatively easy solo. I think just about anybody with stuff powered up to level 40, maybe level 45, should be able to take this with no problem. I recommend a ghost type mega, right? Let's see, you could bring in Mega Gengar, Mega Banette, which we did solo in this video. If you don't have Mega Banette, maybe you want to look at the dark types. Mega Houndoom, Mega Sableye, Mega Tyranitar are all incredible options. There's a lot of great Pokemon that you can use to solo the attack form of Deoxys. All right, 1, 2. No, we're still fighting this one. All right. Now, I do have this one break out on me a lot more than most other of the Pokemon we've been battling recently. Not quite sure why. Maybe me and Deoxys just don't quite get along. I remember battling this years ago when I lived in Marshall, which is a couple hours, 2, maybe 3 hours south, and didn't quite get the excellent there. Hit it a little bit too high. And let's see. All right, we have 8 balls left. Come on, Deoxys. Please. Excellent curveball. Let's go. Excellent curveball will give you the highest possible chance, and it still breaks out. Deoxys, work with me, buddy. Let's go. 1803. It's not a hundo. I'll put the hundo on screen somewhere down right about here. You should see what the hundo is in regular and in windy weather when it's boosted. All right, no good on the excellent there. Come on, Deoxys. 1, 2. Hey, and we don't need the excellent. Let's go. We'll check the stats. We got 6 XL candies, bringing our total up to 162. I would definitely like to max one out. And stats are going to be, they're not great. Looks like 10, 15, 12. Probably going to end up transferring this one to the professor. Bring in your bug types, bring in your ghost types, bring in your dark types, and go out there and solo Attack Form Deoxys in Pokemon Go. And remember, defense form is substantially more difficult. You need at least 3 or 4 trainers, ideally 6+, if you can get everybody together. All right, I want to thank you all so much for watching this Attack Form Deoxys solo guide here in Pokemon Go. This is a relatively easy solo. Power up your dark types, your ghost types, and your bug types to about level 40, maybe level 45, and you should be okay. I'm going to wrap this one up here. So, for me and the recently soloed Attack Form Deoxys, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next Pokemon Go video.